Back. Yeah, it was that was a tough one, and they're never the same script as the one before. It was a difficult challenge. We found out an hour and a half before the game that we didn't think TJ was playing. He was sick and didn't think he could be able to go, and we take a game plan that we had and you have to throw it out the window and then try to figure it out quickly. And the first half, we never settled in. And you can kind of see, and then sure enough, I see TJ walking out, and I was like, all right, he's playing. I know he's going to try to give it a go and warmed up in the back gym. But I love the fact that Raekwon Horton really stepped up, played great. And he actually played great on Thursday, too. And he's been extremely valuable. And every game's always tough. And the fact that this is 20 wins is always something in college basketball, and we got 20 wins for back-to-back seasons. It's probably been a while since that's happened around here. So this is a group that's done well. Tonight was tough, and we got more in front of us, and a lot of season left to go, and we got to keep figuring things out and keep going.
Playing ODU for a third time this season, how challenging was that preparing for them and then in the game kind of making adjustments as you've seen them for a third time? Yeah, playing them for the third time, we didn't have to beat them 3 times a day. We had to beat them once. And I thought we were ready to play. I thought our guys were focused, and we got through a curveball right before the game. And my message to the guys before the game, I was like, we got to overcome it. And we're built for it to overcome it. And we got off to a good start. And then I thought they played well in the first half. They were 4 for 5 in three-point line. Guys were making shots on us and making good plays, and we were a little bit wild on offense. And I think some credit goes to them too. And what was your message to the team at halftime? You said that they didn't really get settled in. So how did you kind of get the group settled and kind of playing better in the second half?
Yeah, it wasn't like yelling, screaming. It was just kind of just figuring the game out. And we've had good halves against them, and we knew we had to get stops, and we went on a big run in the second half. We had 7 consecutive stops in a row, and that was when we separated the game. We had a group in there that really locked in on defense and did a great job.
When you saw TJ come back in, would you resort back to that game plan you had before the game or sort of adjust on the fly?
Well, the problem was we're so disjointed with rotations and lineups and the guys kind of playing out of position a little bit. And it took us a while, and TJ wasn't himself in the first half for good reason. And it took us a while to kind of get in our groove. And I thought Raekwon, if he was playing great, then gets 2 fouls, and I probably made a mistake of I should have played him with 2 fouls. I said at halftime he was playing great, and I should have just kind of gambled and kept him in there.
What do you have to say about how Noah helped you guys build a cushion at the beginning of the second half, not just shooting-wise, but also his ability to grab rebounds and make hustle plays on defense?
Yeah, I mean, Noah's a complete player. And, he empties the tank. He plays as hard as he can. And I thought he made some big shots, but he also made plays all over the court, just like you said. And, we expect out of Noah. I'm always trying to find more shots for Noah, but the other team knows it too. They know he's a good shooter, good player, and I thought our guys did a good job finding him, and I thought he did a good job of making some tough shots in the second half.
So you said TJ warmed up in the back gym. When did you know that he was in the building and ready to go?
Well, he came to the building on time and was trying to get ready for the game, and then we got word that it was likely he wasn't going to play. And so then you're scrambling as a coach and trying to figure it out. And I'm walking out to the court to start the jump ball, the very tip, and our trainer says TJ wants to go to the back gym and warm up and try to go. And so then you go from one game plan to try to change everything, and now you don't know if he's going to be able to come back or not. And then he came back, and he was big in the second half. He made some big plays for us. He was his normal self.
And Raekwon, I mean, his entire career, he's kind of been that ideal guy who comes off the bench, gives teams a boost, and can do a little bit of everything. To see him get a chance to start and do what he did, does that kind of thing kind of put a smile on your face to see a guy like that? Yeah, I mean, I love it when a guy's number's called and their role expands and they're ready for it. And he's had tremendous moments this year. The shot against Michigan State, he starts his first game out and makes a huge shot right away.
And he's so valuable because he does multiple things. He plays hard. And with his energy and his length and his athleticism, when he's playing out hard, we're much better and good things happen. And he's versatile. He guards the other team's point guard. He guards the other team's post player. But I love the fact that his number was called and he was ready for the opportunity.
Where do you think he's at his best? When he's confident and he's shooting more, or when he's playing in transition, grabbing rebounds?
He just impacts the game every area. And tonight it was scoring and rebounding and defense, and it was everything. And there's nights where he doesn't score and he really changes the game. And but I thought he had a good weekend. He was really good on Thursday and he was really good on Saturday. And I think he settled in to finding a groove, and I think we are too, of finding what we can do and how to use them. And even if he comes off the bench, in my mind, he's a starter because he does those things that really impacts the game. Anybody? One more?
30 years since back-to-back 20.
30? Yeah, we were all a little younger then. Anybody less than 30 in here? Oh, don't raise your hand. What was that?